You know, I'm not sure why I like architecture so much, or cities that make sense. Perhaps it's my artistic nature. I love how, like a big old gestalt, everything comes together and seems to fit in a very poetic, sort of just and remarkable way. Here's a work of art for you. This is the old L&N station and headquarters. It was a rail station and the headquarters of the Louisville, Nashville railroad that ran through World's Fair Park in downtown Knoxville during the 20th century. Today, since 2011, the old headquarters for the railroad line is today a STEM school, a STEM academy here in downtown Knoxville, bringing together the brightest minds in science, technology, engineering, math. Did I cover them all? In and around Knox County, here for school. And quite a place, quite a remarkable piece of architecture. That has been preserved here at World's Fair Park. Let me take you down to the to get a closer look at the front of the former L&N passenger terminal and headquarters, and today the STEM school. Hold on. Now at the entrance to the STEM school, numbered classrooms are on the window there. Easy reference for the students. There's all visitor parking here in front. And for select staff. Another room number, another room. Quite something here at the corner of Broadway and Henley. Henley, you may recognize as a name associated with the University of Tennessee. Something, huh? I've posted on this before. Let me show you the back of this former train station, now STEM school. Let me show you the back of this fantastic early 20th century piece of art. And now the other side. Of the old L&N. All right, no cars here. Looks like it's more lunchtime, break time, what have you, for the students of STEM. There's something in it. Now this sort of open plaza area looks out on that. What used to be the site of the World's Fair Park, or the site of the World's Fair, I should say, in 1982. And right across the way here is the STEM Academy also. This too was part of the L&N Railroad here that ran through here. And this beautiful work of art used to be the depot, the baggage depot for the train. Today it is the STEM depot for students in Knox County. Quite impressive. After years of wandering around the marble quarries, just down the road here, I learned that this thing was called a derrick. D-E-R-R-I-C-K. This was used to lift marble blocks from the quarry onto train beds and train flats. That ran all around the city of Knoxville, the Scruffy city. The Marble City. It was the way that industry moved here in Knoxville. Rail was the major means of transportation, not only for passengers, but also for the industry, like the marble companies in Knoxville. But also for the iron works and the iron industry. That once was and once occupied World's Fair Park. World's Fair Park was once entirely industrial. And only after the World's Fair, or actually before the World's Fair, in 1982, much of the World's Fair Park site was transformed. The old ironworks, the huge buildings and plants that once were here, were removed. And only a few things remained. During the development of World's Fair Park. For the World's Fair and for after. This at one time was all industrial. The trains there ran into a town called Mechanicsville, which should speak for itself. And this here was the foundry of the iron works. Just as old. Late 19th century, perhaps. The ironworks came around they were built on this site around the time of the Civil War, actually. Mid-19th century. This is the foundry. It was, well, when it was saved from the rest of what was demolished on this site. It was actually used during the World's Fair in 1982 as a beer house. Or a beer house. Beer house. German. Stroh's Brewing Company came in here, renovated the place as a German brew house, a beer house, and they opened it up. Since then, of course, there's been restaurants in here, social events, meeting events in here. Recently, a longtime restaurant moved out of here. And this month, the Children's Theater of Knoxville moved in here to the foundry. They needed more space where they once were, which is always a good sign. And so they have now taken over the foundry for productions and craft work and such, rehearsals. It's quite a large place. I've been inside. It's been a few years though. It is gorgeous. Don't know what the children's theater is going to do with it, but I do like how Knoxville has kind of put this World's Fair Park together over the years. The STEM Academy will now have a partner across the rail lines. With the Children's Theater moving in here. It is a brilliant mix. A perfect sort of blend. A meld between the head and the heart here in Knoxville. You hear a lot about legacies and legacy babies and legacy children. This ain't too bad, Knoxville. What once provided industry and then attracted tourists, you now leave to the younger children of the forefathers and the foremothers from the past here. It's quite a gift. The city of Knoxville has sort of worked out and arranged here. It's quite a legacy. From the Scruffy city, it's your friend and mine along the road. Trolling the bridge that spans generation and years in World's Fair Park.